For some, it's a fight for awareness. For others, it's a taboo topic. For me, it's something we need to talk about and understand. It's Tourette's and mental health. Are you going to be in my video? You gremlin? You nasty... You nasty gremlin? Alright, go bark at someone. Go bark at someone. Go. So a subscriber actually volunteered this topic up. He said, I think that this is a good idea, and I agree. You're gonna make this so hard. Okay, she's gone. So I thought it was a great idea, and it's something that I haven't touched on or talked about before, and I'm gonna try and keep it as unpersonal as possible, just because I don't know how comfortable I am with sharing everything. But furthermore, my experiences are partly irrelevant to me trying to explain the educational side of Tourette's and mental health. So let's start with the facts. The majority of people with Tourette's will have a second neurodiagnosis. That's typically OCD and ADHD. In fact, the University of California, San Francisco puts these numbers at as high as 86% of individuals with Tourette's and 58% of individuals with Tourette's will have a secondary diagnosis. I would like to think that I have some validity talking on the whole mental health thing. From a young age, everybody pinned me as moody and angry, growing up overseas as a small kid, a few years before my tics made their debut. That started when I was 5 or 6, in the middle of a kindergarten play, where I did this through the whole song, the whole dang song. Anyways, that looks like my flashbacks, but that's not a flashback. Hello. Somebody walked past. So a few years before my tics made their debut, I was brought back to America on a 20-hour flight from Romania to be evaluated by a doctor. And who knows, maybe I was just moody and angry. In 2013, I was diagnosed with the mood disorder NOS tag. NOS means not otherwise specified, and that was diagnosed in the hospital. I was put in solitary for my anger and once restrained, where I could not tic. And ticking wasn't something I did often, regularly, but when I was stressed, sure, I ticked a lot. And they would not... Anyways. The hospital was the worst experience of my entire life, and I was treated as less than human. But the important thing to know is I'm okay now. Let me scroll on my notes. This is really hard to talk about because I know a lot of this resonates with you, my Twitch fam. I know that a lot of you have been treated for the side effects, ADHD stimulants, SSRIs for depression, or antipsychotics. Maybe you've had akathisia, which is known as the world's most intolerable side effect, which I can agree is the world's most intolerable side effect. It's also called restlessness, sort of, like restlessness disorders. It's terrible. ADHD can appear as early as age 5, and obsessive compulsions, or OCD, can show up before 10. It is hard to be a kid with Tourette's, as if the tics weren't enough. My biggest problem in middle school, the time when most tics are the worst because it is beginning of puberty, wasn't my own feelings about my tics. I learned to be ashamed of myself from others. Their acceptance was what got me overall. Unfortunately, a lot of kids with Tourette syndrome cannot keep things in the middle. This is not to blame people with Tourette syndrome, saying that they are unstable. We have all the cards stacked against us, and I won't say my feelings on the topic. I will just suggest the fact that a lot of people with Tourette syndrome are suicidal and self-harm to cope with uncertainty. My neighbors just came home. So what do I want you to take away from this? Well, as if tics aren't hard enough, our own brains fight with us and have an unpleasant mix with social Expectations. Societal expectation. Social expectation. Your mom's expectation. Your boyfriend's expectation. Banana pants. Where am I? For most, tics will fade with time. Typically, they are non-existent by past 18. Growing up is hard, but for me, things have become easier and better emotionally. It's been messy. I've been hospitalized 3 times. The severity of my tics largely comes from an awakening of trauma, but I've always had Tourette's. I had bad tics in 8th grade, but I pretty much pushed down those memories. Coprolalia, and I'm not saying the other echolalia, dang it, no, Batman, no, it's about to go away. Echolalia and coprolalia did not appear until one day in my dorm room as I ate Chinese food. Tics in an adult are rare, but here I am. And I've decided that as long as I live this life, I want to help others in their journey, no matter their age or severity. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try and put comments on, and I love you all so much. Thank you. Bye. Boop, boop.